streaming going into UK charts, it's an inevitable thing. I think it had to happen. I mean, and you know, there are plenty of people who said it should have happened a year ago. And to be fair, I mean, the UK charts are co-owned by the record companies and the retailers, and I think a year ago both parties had decided streaming should go into our chart. It's just taking some time to work out how do you even do that. I don't think it will have a radical difference on the chart. I don't think it's as revolutionary as it was when we put download data in, whenever that was, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, I can't remember when it was, whenever that was, because putting downloads into the singles chart really revolutionised. Singles chart and singles market had been in decline for years, and suddenly it revolutionised everything. Whereas I think, certainly from what we've seen elsewhere around the world, the streaming data, you know, it might make number 28, number 26, but it's not going to radically overhaul things. In the UK, YouTube data won't be included, certainly initially, whereas the equivalent chart in the States, the Billboard's Hot 100, does have YouTube data. And again, that hasn't had that radical a difference, except when you get a Harlem Shake type phenomenon, which when it's number one in the Billboard chart. So I suppose the minute you put YouTube data in, then those weird phenomena that happen occasionally can have chart impact. Whereas I don't think having Spotify and Deezer data, you will see that sort of, you know, effect. There are plenty of people who say, do the charts even matter anymore? You know, in a world where artists have that direct-to-fan relationship, they can see how many people they've got on Facebook and Twitter and how many people are engaging with them. They know how many email addresses they're emailing to. Does it even matter where you are in this, you know, this list that comes out once a week? So I mean, there are some people who would say charts don't really matter. They have a marketing impact. Commercial radio is swayed by chart when it comes to who they put on their playlists. So you could argue that now streaming data is going into the charts. The marketing people, the big labels for whom commercial radio play is important, might take more notice of the streaming services. So there are elements where perhaps it will have a bit of an impact. But I think it was inevitable. I think it's the right thing to do, but I'm not sure it will be that revolutionary.